Here's the M16A1 semi parts kit build. I say that because I found an upper. It's a Colt upper. Had a few parts, bought a few more parts. I would say don't go that route if you're thinking about doing it, unless you really want to buy things payday to payday. Then that would make some sense. Let's start with what's Colt on this. We got buttstock, pistol grip, foregrip, flash hider, front sight block, the upper, all the upper parts. Well, the delta ring, the external is not Colt, the internal springs are Colt. I just had spares. Took everything apart and Cericoted most of the metal. What I didn't Cericote would be the melanite barrel. Satern barrel comes that way. It's a 1 in 12 twist. Flash hider. I just used high heat exhaust paint on it. Figured it would do all right. You can always take it off with paint remover if you wanted to. Hand guards, pistol grip, buttstock. Also use the Behr paint from Home Depot. That's the rattle can. It applies really nice. And if you ever wanted to remove it in the future and go back to the original worn look, you just take some paint remover and it'll come off real easy. Until then, it should be all right. No missing teeth there. The bottom has one little crack. I don't know if you probably won't be able to see it. It's in there somewhere. There's a PSA lower. Cericote I used on here was a stealth gray, like I used on the lower on the second build. This third build will be my last unless parts become more affordable. Anything coming around knocking on $1,000 is I think pretty steep for the most part, because at that point you can just spend a few more dollars and buy that Colt, that retro series that they're selling, or at least find a used one. PSA lower parts kit. Again, the no frills one just works. Changed out the switches and buttons here. Magazine release hardware on another AR that I had that looked a little more correct, and then I used the black ones on the other rifle. These are a little bit more OG looking in color, so I went that route. Charging handle is not Colt. I did Cericote that one. The stealth gray. Oh, sorry, sniper gray. Sniper gray is basically a charcoal gray. You look at Cericote's paint. They also have a SIG color, which is a little darker than this. Some people use that on these ones. I wanted something a little more gray in color, trying to match, even though you can't really match the original color. I just thought I'd go for that. Used 2 ounces of Cericote for this rifle with all its parts. In case anybody out there wants to replicate it, already getting a little wear there. That exhaust paint just doesn't hold up. but it's easy enough to remove if I want to go back and cold blue it. New gas tube, new recoil spring, replacement buffer spring, or the buffer. Bolt is from Palmetto State. It was the carpenter steel. It's closest thing I can get without getting a Colt bolt, and Colt bolts are well over $200, so I was pretty much priced out. Everybody thinks I got something there, but sure they're just buying parts kits and selling them parts. If all you need is a bolt and you had everything else, maybe the price will work for you. For me, it's not doable. Not when I have other options. Took everything apart, cleaned it, got rid of all the old oils and dirt, and re-stripped everything, dunked it in acetone for about an hour, and then threw it in the oven. Made sure there's no oils, just like Cericote tells you to do. If you don't have a sandblaster, you can always use a green scrubby. They work, or I would say don't work quite as well, but if you take your time, you'll have decent results. My last M16A1, I'm going to be looking at doing an A2 in the future if I can find parts. I know you can still find some of those A3, A4 uppers with the barrel. If I can't do an A2, I might go that route, get one of those. I know the Navy still uses the A4s because the sentry at the gate, that's what he was using the other day. So for everybody that thinks it's just a Marine Corps thing, I assure you it's not. It's Department of the Navy thing. You can still see some of the safe fire there. Looks like smudges here and here. I tried to use some like Bondo stuff and try to wipe out the font. It was only 90% successful. You can still kind of see it there. I might revisit that if I feel like I need something to do. And kept everything else on this side as it should be. Little scratch up here. That's from baking. I bumped it against another part when I was throwing it in there before it all got hard. This Cericote, the one in back is the black Behr paint, so they're different colors. If you guys haven't noticed, you don't really notice that unless you're looking at the parts really close. Satern barrels 4140 1 in 12 twist. It's their replacement M1 barrel. It was 205 shipped at this point in time. I tried to get another one as soon as I could when I knew I was doing this, and their price went up. So it's not too bad. Brownell wants $275 for a barrel. That's a 4150 chrome lined 1 in 12. Only difference with this barrel is it's a 4140, still chrome lined, and they don't offer anything other than 1 in 12 twist. See the Colt mark there. You're not going to get that with the Brownells barreled with parts. That Delta ring exterior is Brownells. throw this bolt out for you if I can get there. C158, I think the C means carpenter. I could be lying. Down here you have a MPI stakings, brand new bolt. Figured if I go this route, these were $85. It's comparable to the Colt look if it was new, except that would have been a little more gray, really dark gray than black. But retro here, emulating what it used to be. Retired, can never see full auto again, so it's okay. Well, y'all have a good one. Sorry this took a while. A little long video, just wanted to go over it slowly so you guys can see in case you guys wanted to think about Cericote. I want to do one that was looking more on the new side. So for you purists out there like me, ask for forgiveness. But I just want to see what a clean rifle could come out looking like if you took these old parts, Cericoted them. I know it's a little glossy compared to what originally it would have been, but still a nice looking rifle. This is my last buttstock. I don't know, I forget what you call this with the trapdoor. Is that rubber piece, like a bezel. And there we go, one last look. All right, y'all have a great one. See you later, bye.